Secret number 14, battery terminal corrosion. You pop the hood and see a white or blue crust around the battery terminals. Looks harmless, but that's corrosion eating away at your electrical connection. When that buildup grows, it restricts current flow, weakens your starts, and causes flickering lights. Cold mornings make it even worse. Your car struggles to crank, and the alternator works overtime. Mix a little baking soda with water, scrub the terminals with an old toothbrush, then coat them with petroleum jelly. It seals out moisture and keeps corrosion from coming back for months. It's your car saying, "Clean my contacts and I'll spark to life every time." Secret number 13, windshield fog on the inside. Ever notice your windshield fogs up faster than usual, even with the defroster on? That's not just humidity. It's a clue your cabin air filter is clogged or your AC drain is partially blocked. When airflow drops, moisture builds up inside instead of escaping. Eventually, that damp air promotes mildew and fog that smells musty. Replace your cabin filter every 10 to 12,000 miles and clear the AC drain tube under the car. Your defroster will work faster and the air inside will finally stay clean and dry. It's your car saying, "Let me breathe and I'll keep your view crystal clear." Secret number 12, uneven brake dust. Take a look at your wheels after a week of driving. If one front wheel is covered in dark dust while the other looks almost clean, that's not random. That's your brake caliper hinting it's sticking. A dragging caliper keeps pressure on one side, heating the pad and rotor constantly. That wheel gathers more dust, gets hotter, and fuel efficiency drops. You can test it. After a short drive, touch near each wheel. Carefully, not the rotor. If one side's much warmer, it's time to service your brakes. A $20 rebuild kit or simple lubrication now can save a $300 rotor and caliper later. It's your car saying, "One of my brakes isn't letting go. Help me before I burn out." Secret number 11, steering wheel off center. You're driving straight, but your steering wheel tilts slightly left or right. It feels minor, so you ignore it. But that's a silent cry for alignment. Even a few degrees off can cause uneven tire wear, higher fuel use, and steering instability on wet roads. Most cars lose alignment gradually from small potholes or speed bumps. Fixing it early costs almost nothing. A quick alignment brings your steering back to perfect. Ignore it, and you'll replace tires months earlier than you should. It's your car saying, "I'm drifting off. Keep me centered, and I'll stay balanced." Secret number 10, flickering headlights at idle. Your headlights dim when you stop, then brighten when you accelerate. That's not your imagination. It's your alternator or voltage regulator signaling weakness. Modern cars rely on stable voltage to run sensors, injectors, and computers. Fluctuating brightness means the system's struggling to maintain power. Check the battery terminals for corrosion and clean them with baking soda and water. If the flicker stays, test your alternator output. Under 13 volts at idle means it's time for replacement. It's your car saying, "My heart's beating weak. Charge me before I die mid-drive." Secret number 9, dashboard reflection glare. If sunlight bounces off your dashboard onto the windshield, making it hard to see, it's not just annoying. That glare indicates your dashboard's protective coating has faded. UV damage dries out the vinyl, making it reflective and brittle. Once it starts cracking, it's irreversible. Apply a matte protectant with UV blockers once a month. It restores color, reduces glare, and prevents long-term damage. It's your car saying, "Protect my skin and I'll keep your view clear." Secret number 8, squeaky suspension on turns. That faint creak when you turn into a driveway or hit a bump. It's your suspension's rubber bushings drying out. When the rubber loses lubrication, it twists instead of flexing, making that telltale squeak. It's harmless at first, but over time it tears the bushing and throws off suspension geometry. Spray silicone or rubber-safe lubricant on the control arm, bushings, and sway bar mounts. If the noise disappears, you just saved a repair bill. It's your car saying, "My joints are stiff. A little stretch and lube keeps me young." Secret number 7, slow fading blinker sound. You know that rhythmic tick, tick, tick from your turn signal? If it starts sounding slower or inconsistent, it's not just your imagination. The flasher relay reacts to current flow. When a bulb's dying or a circuit's corroded, the rhythm changes. Sometimes it even speeds up. Check each blinker. A dull or dead one is the culprit. Clean the socket or replace the bulb. A 2-minute fix that keeps you visible on the road. It's your car saying, "My heartbeat's off. Help me keep flashing bright." Secret number 6. Damp floor after rain. You open your door and notice a damp carpet near the pedals or under the mat. That's not just spilled coffee. That's a clogged drain channel. Rainwater travels through channels under the windshield and doors. When leaves or dust block them, water backs up and seeps into the cabin. Use compressed air or a flexible wire to clean the drain holes under the hood and door sills. Once cleared, the moisture disappears and your electronics stay safe. It's your car saying, "I'm leaking tears, unclear my drains and I'll stay dry." Secret number 5, hissing after shutdown. You park, turn off the engine, and hear a faint hiss from the front. Don't panic. That's not a leak. It's a clue. A soft hiss can come from vacuum lines, PCV valves, or cooling system pressure escaping. If it lasts more than a few seconds or repeats after each drive, you might have a small vacuum leak. Spray soapy water near hoses while the engine runs. Bubbles reveal leaks instantly. A $5 hose replacement now prevents idle problems or lean codes later. It's your car saying, "I'm whispering because I can't hold my breath. Seal me up." Secret number 4, clicking sound when turning key. You twist the key or press start and hear a rapid click, click, click. That's not your starter failing. That's your battery begging for help. Those clicks mean it doesn't have enough current to spin the engine. Corroded terminals, loose clamps, or an aging battery are the usual suspects. Clean the terminals, tighten the cables, and check voltage. If it's below 12.4 volts, charge or replace the battery. It's your car saying, "I'm trying to wake up, but my energy's gone." Secret number 3, smell of antifreeze inside cabin. A faint sweet smell from the vents, especially when you turn on heat, is your car crying for attention. That scent means coolant vapor is escaping from the heater core, a small radiator under your dash. Left unchecked, it fogs windows, corrodes wiring, and drains coolant slowly. If your windshield fogs up with a greasy film, that's confirmation. Check under the passenger carpet for dampness. Early fix. Add a leak stop additive or replace the hose clamp before it gets worse. It's your car saying, "I'm overheating inside. Fix my core before I drown in coolant." Secret number 2, rattling heat shield. You hear a metallic rattle under the car, especially at low RPM or when idling in gear. That's likely a loose heat shield around your exhaust or catalytic converter. Corrosion or missing bolts let it vibrate like tin foil in the wind. It's harmless at first, but if it breaks off, it can damage sensors or cause scraping sounds. Tighten the clamp or use stainless steel zip ties to secure it. 2 minutes of work, total silence restored. It's your car saying, "I'm shaking from the heat. Tighten my armor." Secret number 1, unusual idle vibration. You're stopped at a red light, engine running, and suddenly the car vibrates more than usual. It's not always engine mounts. Often it's carbon buildup or a dirty throttle body. Over time, soot narrows the air passage, forcing the engine to struggle for smooth idle. The ECU compensates, and you feel that subtle shake. Spray throttle body cleaner while the engine idles, following the label instructions. In a few minutes, it'll purr smoothly again. It's your car saying, "I can breathe again. Thank you."